If you are born in a year, month, day, or even hour of the ox, your energy is just heightened up. For those who are born with the ox animal sign, and this year is the Grand Duke, so basically this means your energy has been heightened up, it has been increased, it's more vibrant, it's more slightly aggressive, and this is going to make you feel more compelled to make changes, and you will be in the eye of everyone because your energy is so vibrant, people are just looking at you. It may make you feel uncomfortable at first because anyway, this is your year because people will just looking at you, and hopefully you have something to give and you can take lead and take charge. And basically this year, because you are being supported by two auspicious stars, namely the first one is the Grand Duke, where you are the Grand Duke of this year. The energy is pumped up, being heightened, so you will feel the aggressiveness, so people will just keep looking at you, so you will be in the center of the attractions, and you will be even perhaps pushed into a stage where you have to take decisions, you have to decide, you have to take lead, you have to go through a huge amount of obstacles, because these are the things that, because when you are in the lead, you have to take lead, you have to take the opportunity, you just have to charge through. And these are just a norm. Actually, some people just felt uncomfortable because they are being positioned to a stage that they are, just have to take on a lot of obstacles, a lot of responsibility. But fret not, you have the ability to learn from this. So don't be become a spectator. Be proactive and go out and solve problems. Okay, with the Grand Duke, it's going to direct or indirectly amplify your emotional. You will feel lonely. You felt people just don't understand you. Well, it's just an energy influence. You don't need to invest so much into the negative side. They are good and bad come together. It's about how and what actions you take to propel yourself ahead. Okay, and secondly is you have the elegant seal. This is one of great style where it's good for creativity because it's all about creativity, creations, cultivate, learning, be creative, innovative. If you are the kind of people or kind of person who are very comfortable in doing creative work, this is going to heighten up your creativity, your sense of inspirations, creativity. So this year, if you can invest more time, research and study and cultivate, create new stuff, perhaps creating a new intellectual properties or creating new ideas for your YouTube channels, content creations, your Facebook posts, and this is going to help you to increase or express your idea out there. So don't be proactively wait for opportunity, be proactively create and showcase your idea to the public. Okay, with the wonders of internet nowadays, what are you going to stay waiting for something? Stop waiting, take proactive approach, go out, do whatever it takes to showcase your brand new idea. Okay, otherwise you will be affected by the negatives in what we call the inauspicious star. Okay, such as the broken star, what we call the Porsoi. Porsoi basically is about the breaking in terms of communications, relationship. As you are going to the introvert side, you are focusing and spending too much time into doing your thing in your workspace, your own zone. You may have distanced yourself against other people, so this is going to make you feel there could be easily miscommunications, misunderstanding, and throughout this your emotion just intensify and it will make you feel very uncomfortable. But nevertheless, this star denotes separations for your case, and if you are doing more creative work, please make sure you have spent or allocate sufficient time for your loved one, the people around you, your friends, neighbors, your parents. These are crucial a part of your life as well. After all, we are social animals, so don't just go into your own zone and just dive deep into your own deep diving zone. Okay, and secondly, you have the solid killing, the Texas. Texas thought is about a potential involved in legal or robbery, harming, and it would be even denote some obstacle because together with the Grand Duke star, it will actually prone that being the Grand Duke, being the Emperor, you may have to meet certain obstacles because that's the path of your success. The more problem you solve, the more power you will gain. So this is a very equal kind of exchange, okay? And next is the Kim Feng, the sword edge. Sword edge denotes it will just increase your competitiveness to go out and fight. So if you're the kind of person who are introvert, you don't want to go out, then this is going to be very uncomfortable to you. So please go out and spend more time. Don't just stick around your house, or just, you know, after all, ideas is out there, inspiration is out there, execution is also out there. And out there, I mean, not just, you know, in your own workspace, there are internet, there are Zoom channel, there's a lot of way to communicate and connect with other people. So don't just stick inside your room and just wait things for happen, okay? And next is the yellow flag. Yellow flag is about sad events, potentially things you have to attend some people's sad event. They will come to cry at you. You know, being the problem solver, there will be complainers. Complainers come here with a problem, and that's where you come in to solve their problem, because opportunity always lies behind problem. So the more problem you solve, the more advantage you have in your hands, and the more credibility you build as well. Next is the hidden corpse. This is what we call the Foxy star. It's about potentially you're just going to some unhygienic places like the mall, the bureau, or hospitals. These are slightly unhygienic. In the old days, it just attract a lot of what we call their funerals. You will only go to all these negative places when they are like having funerals, but it will just denote that you are potentially, you know, having a chance to visit this place. Be extremely careful, and, you know, make sure you have really clean up yourself every time you go in or out any places, and ensure your own hygienic are well taken care of. And potential, another thing is that for female, they are potential it will affect your pregnancy. If you are a woman wanted to get pregnant this year, be extremely careful and stay off these unhygienic places. Is going to increase the chance of the negative side of pregnancy, okay? And if you have talk about the practical actions. For my way of reading is about giving you what are the actionable thoughts, right? If you have plot your Bazi destiny chart, the 4 pillars of destiny, we have your animal sign will appear in 4 different pillars, like year, day, month, and hour. And we are going to use it because your animal sign could be appearing anywhere from there. So let's start with the year pillar. The year pillar will denote that you would be having the opportunity to meet higher ranking people, influential people. You will be surrounded with a lot of people who are so pumped up, so aggressive, so proactively taking charge of doing things, and it will just directly influence you and perhaps could pressure you, make you feel slightly uncomfortable, because you felt like, wow, I've been, you know, just in a stagnant condition, but somehow you are being surrounded by all these people are proactively doing a lot of creative works, because with the elegant stars is going to influence a lot of potential new creations. People are just going to move so fast while you are just being, you know, left behind, and that will make you just easily activate all these negative stars, okay? So come to the next is the month pillar. Month is one of the best pillar when it comes to your money making opportunity, because it also denotes your business, your career, the things that you do to generate money. So this year with the ox animal sign, there could be potential changes. You may have the tendency wanted to do something different. You will be even presented to be taking charge, taking lead of certain projects or certain campaign. So don't skip away, just be proactively say yes, and subsequently activate the elegant seal. How to create, how to learn, how to improve in terms of your creativity in your career. It's going to help you to innovate or be creative in amplifiers of perhaps even optimize the way you work, the way you operate, the way you run the whole operations, which is a great thing. And there could be potential your superior will just heighten up their energy slightly more aggressive, and it will influence you direct or indirectly as well. And it will because with the sword killing, the solid killing, and the sword edge, It will increase your aggressiveness to push yourself, propel ahead, to do more. So just go with the flow. Don't hesitate, just go out and charge ahead. Otherwise, you will just feel you are backing behind, and you will just drown yourself with all this kind of emotional struggling. So next is the day pillar. Day pillar denotes your personal relationship, and if you're single, this will denote you yourself. If you are married or in a relationship, it will denote that your partner or your spouse, your girlfriend, boyfriend will be slightly more aggressive this year. They have more energy, they want more, they're just more critical. It's just their sense of eccentric will also trigger you, because they wanted to cultivate, do some things together, and they want to be creative and perhaps re-innovate, re-engineer the way your relationship is right now. And it will be prone you to take more action proactively. Otherwise, it's just going to pull you down and you just felt unease, and that's not what we want. This energy are given to you. It's about how do you use this energy for the betterment. Remember, all this astrology or horoscope is just help you to be aware of what are the potential for energy. So learning how to use it properly is going to help you to gain additional boost to reach your next goal. Okay, then lastly is the hour pillar. Hour pillar denotes the investment, your children, your creativity, the things that you do, your aspirations. So this year you have suddenly your tendency to dive deeper into your own thoughts, try to create something new, innovate, go to your own hobby space, do your own stuff, crafting something new, create something full focus on doing your perhaps gunpla or the things that you love the most. So basically it just denotes that you have more opportunity to just stay inside, but this part will actually help you to amplify your thoughts as well. So be aggressive to make the change in your thoughts patterns, the way you handle everything. Otherwise, your depression, your sadness will just come and shroud you. So activate more positive stars to take advantage of all these auspicious stars, so that you won't easily fall down into the negative sides. Okay, and next is the what we call the boost. There are 3 segments, things that we want you to be aware of. I will highly recommend you to write it down and put into your own life journal, your inner work journal, your life book, or anything that you hold dear to together, where your growth is your personal growth journey. So first of all, it's a great boost responsibility. You are going to be positioned to take lead, to be proactively solve problems. So be aware that this is going to help you to take charge, to take lead, and just let go of all these negative thoughts, or what could potentially go wrong. Just let it go. Full force, charge ahead, learn on the way. This is your way to learn this year. Next is empowered to be bold. It will also increase your courage. When you are having a lot of negative thoughts, you just think that what could go wrong, it will pull you back. That's not what we want. Instead, we want to use this boost, this grandeur power, to propel you ahead, to make better decisions. And your best decisions come from experience and with your resources. So just keep contact, get more resources, get more helpful people, just delegate and ensure they can carry out their job well. Don't just do everything by yourself, by the way, otherwise this is not how you're going to learn. Okay, and next is the creative boost. It's going to boost your creativity. You're going to have insights or brand new ideas to craft or re-innovate your existing business model or the way you're doing things right now. This is great, especially if you're kind of people who are doing creative works in the entertainment industry. If you're an artist, YouTuber, TikTokers, it's going to help you to have brand new ideas, creating brand new challenges, which is great, right? And next is the threats. What could actually holding you back? What could be the obstacles? Some of the things like the broken relationship, as we mentioned just now, is also indirectly influence your way of communications, getting your ideas presented out there. Other people may not understand what you're trying to say. Is simply because you're just too fast and too passionate with your ultimate idea. So Slow down, present yourself, your ideas properly, ensure whatever you wrote to them, you want to tell your story, are properly delivered. Okay. Next is the legal blind or legal bind. Legal blind is all about legal matters. So when you are going to fight, you will be proactively, aggressively moving forward to a stage that you may forgot about the paperwork, or perhaps some summonses, the things that are going to hold you down with all this regulation stuff. So just be aware of all the paperwork, because agreement or any licensing is going to be slightly a challenge to you, so you have to get it sorted out. Next is the scandal radar. Scandal radar, basically there are potential because this is influenced by the hidden cop star, where together with all the grandeur, so it will denote there are potential hidden past issues suddenly leaked out this year. So hopefully you have resolved all your past hidden issue. You don't want to delay it anymore. With the grandeur star, be proactively, face it, solve it, end it, and this is the way to go. Mischief touch is also part of the broken star, where you may easily break stuff if you are the kind of person who do experiments, and perhaps this is a norm to you. And the scream of pain, physical taunt, these are the things, the emotional pain, because being the leader, being the emperor, you have to go out and fight, and there shall be a lot of uncomfortable screaming, a lot of naysayers, all these petty people talk bad about you. It makes you feel uncomfortable, but remember, there are always naysayers or trollers out there. They just don't like whatever you do. There's always just keyboard warrior just talk bad about everyone. You don't need to feed your energy or invest your energy into all this negativity. Remember, it's about taking the next right action to reach your goal, because no one deserves the better life than you. So you have to take charge and move forward. Okay. Next is the weakness. Weakness is all about what are the potentially weakness that you have this year. So for example, like bleeding, when you are going to fight with the sword edge star, all this star is going to influence you proactively too aggressive. It will lead you to potentially injure yourself. So minor bleeding is just a norm, so be aware just in case, you know. And fear card, strike, terror, wave of terror, these are all negative energy. The people, the petty people out there is going to hunt you down, saying a lot of negative stuff, just going to pressure you emotionally. But don't let yourself be afraid of all this stuff. These are just things, you know, the naysayers, just to pull you down. Remember, after all, your life, your ultimate future relies on your action today. Okay. And lastly is the somber call. Somber call denotes, because with the what we call the hidden corpse, is also denotes that there are potential of unhappy news. Perhaps someone falls sick, your elderly or your relative, or perhaps even your loved one, people who you care, somehow they have slightly unhappy news. There could be potential of a very negative down to funeral. So hopefully be aware about this. Spend more time, reconnect with your relative, people that you love, and just make sure you invest sufficient time for your other areas of life as well. Okay. And lastly, these are the summary of all the things about your animal sign, and this is all going to help you to gain additional boost, and what are the things you need to do so that you have a better clarity. And from like the grandeur, take up more responsibility, which is already explained. Great artist style. So if you're in the creative field, entertainment industry, this is the great boost, especially if it falls into your month pillar. Okay. Train your creativity, problem solving, intellectual property. Yes, this is something that a lot of people actually can use this to, you know, especially if you have output star in your month pillar. This is going to help you to heighten up your creativity. So you have to look at your entire Bazi destiny chart to see how to use this energy. Okay. So that's all for today. If you want to learn more about different animal signs, please do subscribe to this channel, and I will be sharing more. And by the way, I've uploaded most of the content into my website. If you wanted to, you know, if you don't want to listen or watch, you just want to get the answer straight to the point, just go to my website at renergy.com/2021xc. It's going to help you to gain and browse all the information with different animal signs. And plus, there's a lot of bonus information where I will update it periodically. And I also have an Instagram channel, and please do like the channel as well and try to gain more insights, because I'll be sharing a lot of shortcuts applications that how you can actually use all these stars, all this ability, all these things that has been given to you, and try to use it to your advantage. Stop reading it just as something for fun. Take action. It's going to help you to at least develop your achievement next year. Okay, so that's all from me, Jonathan Lee from Renergy. I hope to see you soon, and peace.